Hey everybody, I'm here with a customer, another great customer of ours who came voluntarily. I think what maybe happened, and Fran will confirm this. By the way, this is Fran. Thank you, Fran, for doing this. And I think probably what happened is you posted something on our Facebook channel, and that led us to finding out about your success. Does that sound right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay, great, wonderful. And that's usually what we do is we let our customers reach out to us, we spot those stories, and then we ask you if you'll do this interview. So here we are. Well, thank you very much for doing this, Fran. So why don't you do what this is what we ask. We have just do a quick little summary of the dog on Gussy's gut and just a little bit first before Gussy's gut, like what your dog was, introduce us to your dog, what type of dog, and what your dog was dealing with that you essentially came to us for.
Okay. I have two dogs. My one dog that gave me there was a reason why I was looking for something like Gussy's gut is my cattle dog. She is she's notorious for eating everything. She was eating grasses. She was eating all kinds of poisons that she was picking up off the ground, and I had to take her into the vet several times because she needed to be treated for the things she was eating. I tried probiotics on her and it didn't make any difference.
That's great. And then, how about your other dog? Did you have your other dog on Gussy's gut as well?
I've had both of them on Gussy's gut. I started with the cattle dog, and then when I saw how much that really helped her, I put my other dog, who's a small rescue, on the Gussy's gut also.
Okay, great. And so, so it sounds like the chief complaint was she was getting into all kinds of things that could potentially be not great for her, and you wanted to stop that behavior.
Yes, that's correct. The small one, my other dog, was also getting into grass a lot and eating weeds a lot, but my cattle dog was eating everything. She was eating paper, um,
Wow. Yeah. Everything. Yeah.
everything.
And okay, so tell us how long. First of all, tell us what you ordered, and then how long you were on it, and then started seeing results. Like what that time period was.
I started with the daily, which I ordered, I think, end of March of this year. And then I
Which, by the way, I'll just interject. We have renamed that to Boost. So Daily is now called Boost. Same product, just called Boost. Yep.
okay. And then about less than a month later, I was reading about the Youthful Grasses and Sprouts. I think that's what it's called, and I decided to add that also. I was hoping maybe because at that point, about 3 weeks in, it seemed like Amy, my cattle dog, wasn't eating things as much, but I wasn't sure. And I thought maybe adding the Youthful Grasses and Sprouts to it would help. So that's when she started on the double regimen. And that's about the time that I also put Luna, the smaller dog, on both of them at the same time.
Sorry about that. I guess I hit the mute button. That sounds great. Thank you for that. So tell me if let's talk about Amy because Amy was on it first. You
Mhm.
said you thought that she'd been getting results. And what period of time was that? And then when did you know?
Okay, about 3 weeks into it was when I started thinking I was getting results. And then I added the Youthful Grasses and Sprouts about that point. And I think about 2 months into it, all of a sudden it became obvious to me that I was getting results. Because one thing is that Amy was also a poop eater. Don't- and I would take the dogs to the dog park and she would go around shoveling in everything she could find, and that stopped, which
Wow.
was a shock to me actually, because I didn't expect that. It started by her eating less, so that she would pass by some piles and she wouldn't eat them.
You
And
definitely notice that, don't you? When they don't
noticed,
eat. Yeah.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
And at this point now, where the two dogs have been on it since Amy since late March. She's not even eating poop anymore. Neither of them are eating grass anymore. So it's crazy. It's been amazing.
So, and your dog Luna, she started later. So, when did you start noticing that she like stopped eating poop? Was
She
that
was
pretty
never,
much
she was just munching on grass, and I
okay?
figured she liked to eat it. I never knew if some of the things she was munching on might be poison. So I
Yeah,
didn't like that, but I didn't watch it as much as I watched Amy with her bad habits. And so I can't really give a time frame there, but she's not doing that anymore.
right, right. Would you say like it sounds like almost Amy was one of those dogs that was like I mean this is very dog behavior. Like they're they eat they can eat out of garbage cans, but she was like a garbage can eater. She just eat anything.
She ate anything. It really literally got her into serious medical trouble multiple
Oh,
times. I think the the dog ER here knows her now
yeah.
from all the times I've had to take her in.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, that's how I came up with Gussy's gut. Actually, Gus got in the trash, and he
Mhm,
swallowed a plastic bottle cap,
mhm.
and it just wreaked havoc on his whole GI tract. It took 7 days, and so luckily he passed it, and that was a huge relief. But then I started to see what it did to him, and so I basically formulated this myself for him, and then I brought in Dr. Billinghurst who made it way better. And it was just to create a quick recovery. I was just kept thinking, what can I do to expedite this recovery? Because he was having, such horrible gas and diarrhea, discomfort from digestive discomfort is the word I'm looking for. And I just said, what kitchen sink can I throw at this dog to get him well fast? And that just led to my own fermentation. And then here we are. So it's so good to hear another garbage dog got saved.
They love it too. Both of them love it. I give it to them as a treat. I mix it in with a little bit of soft food or vegetables separately from their dinner and spread it on a lick mat, and they both go crazy over it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, some dogs we hear from, a lot of customers that they have dogs that are real picky. They don't like Gussie's got mixed with their meat, so they feed it separately. There's a lot of it's like people, like some people don't like to mix their food together. Some only mix their food together.
Mhm.
We know these people, we have these relatives, and so it's very interesting. Dogs are very similar. So, well, this is wonderful. And have you tried the treats yet?
No, I haven't.
We'll have to get you some of those because they're great. And there's like in between, you could sneak in gut health into these treats throughout the day, just for being a good dog, or training them, and that sort of thing.
Oh, that sounds like fun. My dog
Yeah,
goes up for treats.
yeah. I mean, I haven't met a dog yet that is not up for treats. Well, thank you very much, Fran, for sharing this about both Luna and Amy, and I appreciate the sharing all this.
Oh, of course. Pleasure.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
everybody, thank you for watching our customer success testimonies. You can watch more of them in our playlist on our YouTube channel. And thank you very much, everybody. And we'll get this posted on YouTube right away.
Perfect.